Yo, 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 what's good? It's your boy Volpone. Coming at you with a new build today. I'm gonna call this build the Meta Killer. And the reason why we're gonna check it out real quick. It's called a two-way mid-range menace. Got some interesting stats on it. As we all know, the meta is the 6'8" this year, but we're gonna find a way to shut these boys down and get in here and be able to be effective on defense and offense. So let's get in it. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to go small forward. What I found is that this is the best fit for this build for the stats that you're gonna go for. You're gonna want to go 6'8". You're gonna want to go 215 on the weight, and I went 7 foot on the wingspan. Just depends on what you're looking for like shooting. But I went 7 foot. That's just for me. I'm not a big shooter, but for those of you that like to shoot your threes, you can go a little bit lower, you can go a little bit higher, depending on what you're looking for. But for me, I was looking for certain stats, so we'll get into it and see what we got here. As we even go to the detail view, as you can see here, your badge tier ones, you got the potential to have limitless or uh, lightning posterizer, legend posterizer, legend posterizer, and you got an opportunity to get quite a few legend badges here. The big thing is you're gonna want to have the perimeter badges, so you're gonna want to have the on-ball defense. You're gonna want to have the pick dodger, and then even still with this build here, you can still get the gold set shot. So I mean, you got a lot of options here. You got a lot of versatility. You got passing. You're gonna have defense. You're gonna have offense. You're gonna have some boards. You're gonna have some physicals. So overall, a very good, well-rounded build still. But you still have to give up something with 2K builds this year and last year, and then same thing applies for this year. So let's get into it further. So what I went with was the 84 driving dunk first. You're gonna get the at least minimum with the LeBron James dunk package there, and then even show further. You can even get into the glossary, and then you can go find those particular dunk moves or dunk packages that you're searching for, and you can even check to be sure. And that's a beautiful thing about the 26 builder this year. You're able to go find exactly what you're looking for. So as you can see here, the LeBron James dunk package requirement. It's always been a good dunk package for, I would say, for the last 3-4 2Ks. Still the same thing. As you can see here, you get the Devin Booker. That's going to be another good dunk package you can go with. You also get the Clyde Drexler, which is going to give you another good dunk package. I personally don't really care for too many others. Just a few others that I really kind of like. With the Michael Jordan, because you're going to get the OP super far out limitless takeoff type dunk. The Zach Levine, you're not able to get until you get the 88, but we got cap breakers, so that's possible. Um, and then the Tracy McGrady, still a good dunk package. And then with one more point, you can get the Scottie Pippen, which is another good dunk package. But still, overall, you still got a pretty good package of dunks. So you got 45 standing dunk. You're going to go 50 on the post control, 70 on the close shot, as you can see here. You're going to go 85 on the mid range, and that's going to give you silver Deadeye, and that's going to give you silver set shot specialist, which is still good. So, and even this year, you still got your max plus ones. You can gold that set shot specialist, and that's still going to give you good shooting there. And then even with the silver Deadeye, you're still going to have good shooting. You got the bronze shifty shooter, and then we're going to move down to the 3-point shot. Now I went at 76 here. Shooting seems to be a little bit smoother this year, so it's not as bad. Again, like I said before, for those of you that want to shoot, you can make your changes here and there. There are some things that you can do differently in this build to kind of manipulate and make it your own. That's what I always recommend. I'm just giving you a template, but manipulate and make it your own. So, however you like to play, take the build, take for a first glance and then change it and make it what you're seeking. But you got your 72 free throw, 71 pass sack, and then you have 85 ball handle, You got your 75 speed with ball, 60 interior, which the 60 interior is going to give you the bronze paint patroller. And then, matter of fact, let me go back. With the 85 ball handle, you're actually going to get a lot of good dribble moves here. So, not only will this build be able to play good defense, you're going to be able to be like a secondary ball handler, and be able to bring the ball up the court, or even drive. Like if you want to drive, create your own shot, you're going to have that availability. You're going to have the silver unpluckable, which is seeming to be decent, at least for this year, from what it seems like so far. You got the gold strong handle, because we're going to go with the 73 strength. That's going to be a big benefit. And then you got the silver handles for days. So you're going to be able to do a few dribble moves, get yourself open, create your own shot, get to the basket, things like that. And then with 75 speed with ball, you're going to have silver lightning launch. Now, again, those of you that have been playing 2K, or if you have not started playing 2K yet, you're going to have your max plus ones, you're going to have your max plus twos. So you're going to be able to boost that badge up and get higher tier badges from being able to add those available to your badges there. So you're going to have some benefits to going certain thresholds and certain attribute thresholds just to get certain badges at certain levels. But then also too, with your defense, I'm going with the 92 perimeter. That's going to stop a lot of that dribble, tween, left, right. That's going to help stop a lot of that. Going with the 73 strength, you're going to end up getting the immovable enforcer on bronze, which again you can boost up depending on how you use your max plus ones, max plus twos. You're going to get the gold pick dodger, because of course we already know everybody likes to play the pick and roll. You're going to get the gold on ball menace, which, as it already says right there, hounds and bodies up while defending on the perimeter. That's going to give you a lot of bumpies, those bump animations that you get on the perimeter. And you're going to have gold challenger, so you're going to be able to close out. You're going to be able to contest those shots. You're going to be a good perimeter defender. The 85 steal is going to give you the gold interceptor, which lane steals are definitely good this year to be able to get your steals. And then you got silver glove, which on ball plucks aren't as powerful this year, which is kind of a good thing, but you'll still be effective to get those plucks if needed. You're going to have 78 block. That's going to give you high flying denier on silver, which you can boost up to gold if possible, or if needed with your max plus ones, max plus twos. I personally have not seen where the blocks have been very overpowered as far as like chase downs or anything like that, but it still helps because you can still get blocks. You can still at least have some interior defense going. And then again, like I said, with the 60 interior, you got the bronze paint patroller. So you're definitely going to have some defensive presence in the interior, and you're also going to have a very high perimeter presence for sure. Even with this, with all that, you still get silver box out beast, and you're also going to have the 70 offensive rebound, which is going to give you the rebound chaser, which you get bronze as silver, or you get rebound chaser bronze at 60, and then you got the 62 defensive rebound. So I mean, you'll still be able to get boards. Are you going to be main board getter? No, you're not. You're not going to be getting the main rebounds. You're not going to be the one in the paint getting all the boards. But still, you can pick up your own miss. If a teammate can't get to the ball, you'll be able to get to the ball. You're going to have 80 speed, which is enough to get you slippery on ball on silver. You're going to have 80 agility, which again, 80 agility with paired with the 92 perimeter defense will get you the on ball menace on gold and the pick dodger on gold, which again is going to be a big benefit to those guys that's going to be spamming those dribble moves, playing the perimeter, high speed guards. You're going to have enough speed and agility to be able to keep up well enough. Going with the 73 strength, that's going to give you bronze brick wall, bronze immovable enforcer, and then even for your finishing, it's going to give you silver physical finisher, and then you're also going to get the gold strong handle, which is a big benefit. So again, like I said before, you'll be able to be like secondary ball handler, bring the ball up the court. You're not going to be bothered as much while you're trying to drive to the hoop, especially by the smaller guards. And by most of the people who will probably be matched up with you at small forward, you're either going to end up getting, this year you're probably going to end up getting like your other 6'8" that are probably not running high strength on their builds, probably not running high defense on their builds either. They're probably maxed out totally on offense, shooting, finishing, playmaking, all that type of stuff. So you'll be able to get past those smaller guards and even those mid-size twos and threes for sure. We'll go with the 80 vert, and that gives you gold pogo stick, and again the silver high flying denier, and then you still get the bronze posterizer with the 84 driving duck here. So again, like I said, you'll get cap breakers, so you can boost it up, eventually get to that silver with the 87. But it depends on your playstyle. It depends on how you want to go. And even if you don't want to go with the cap breakers, you can still use your max plus ones and twos and boost that badge up even more. So a pretty solid overall build. Like I said before, you got defense, you got offense with your shooting, your finishing, you got playmaking, decent passing, good ball handle, good speed with ball, good physicals overall. So really overall well-rounded build. Overall be able to defend the perimeter as needed, help in the post, score the basketball from the perimeter, score in the paint, and then create your own shot if needed, and be able to get the ball to your teammates. So as we follow in, let's check out, see what the build is called. And it's going to be called a two-way mid-range menace. So as you can see here, you got shades of Gerald Wallace, all-time Hornets, Julius Erving, Reggie Williams. Your go-to badges are going to be off-ball pest, challenger, interceptor. Your top attributes: perimeter defense, mid-range shot, ball handle. So you got some good strengths. You got perimeter post lock, or premier post lock, or premier perimeter lock. Let me get that right. Deflections lead to easy steals. One dribble rise, it's good, knows how to make space. And weaknesses are no feel for a rebounding position, which I mean makes sense. You're not going to have very high rebounding, but still very overall solid, well-rounded build. Again, like I'm saying, I'm calling it the meta killer, the 6'8 meta killer. Good speed, good defense, a lot of room in range to be able to work with max plus twos, max plus ones, cap breakers, depending on how many cap breakers you get. A lot you can work with this build. So again, like I said, make it your own build. This is the build that I built that would fit a play style that I'm seeking to play. And I think that it's going to end up helping out anyone who decides to make this build, but make it your own. Add your own flair to it. But that's going to be it for your boy. I'm going to be on YouTube, Twitch, Kick. We'll have some more builds coming at you. So be on the lookout. Be checking in. Follow, like, subscribe, share the video. Comment in the comment section how you feel about this build. Comment in the comment section what changes you would make to this build also to make it your own. Give me your thoughts and ideas. Alright. See ya. We out.